following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Barfnet there for the rebound. Crossover with the right hand. Throws it up for Johnson. Johnson spinning his way inside the paint with the elbow up and in. Bounce with the right hand. Hands off. Here comes Morgan. Dumps it. Good pass down low. Got it. For the Spartans, Ava Engel for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard, duel. Dumps it down low. Madigan. And the hoop and the harm. Looks for Barfnet. Long clutch three. Got it. Lindsay pushes tempo near side. Looking for Shea in the corner. Now takes it. Now flips it. Shea, three. Book it. Zimmerman. He'll try the right side with 7:10 left to play. Nobody steps out. And Mr. Blank says, why not?
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Our Chiropractic, Fondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Right Way Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Moraine Park Technical College, Silica for your home.
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Fond du Lac Blue Line, where we're going to have a fantastic city rivalry game known as the Sturgeon Cup. Wasn't really aware of that till last year. Was the first time I found out anything about the Sturgeon Cup, but this is the second rivalry game that the Fond du Lac Cardinals will be playing in, and it's going to be, I am really predicting that we're going to have a great night tonight. This is Jeff Sauer here with the entire dream team here for RP, with Carrie and Big Nate and Cam joining me, and really excited about what we're going to see here out on the ice tonight. Welcome to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. I did have a chance to interview both of these head coaches, and we'll be able to listen to those interviews, and we'll talk a little bit about each of these teams, how they're progressing so far. First puck drop is supposed to be somewhere around 7:30. I was told that this place is going to be packed. It's starting to fill in here. What's amazing, though, and maybe you can hear it in the background, is the Fond du Lac Pep Band is incredibly loud here in this rink when it echoes. It just gives a great feeling, I think, to add a little bit more to the hockey game. So we're going to step aside here, have a couple of our sponsors. We need to make sure that we give them some love tonight for this game that we have. And then we'll come back and we'll get the interview with Coach Ryan Saracen. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support, along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions, will transform your athletic facility to the next level. create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line again as we're getting ready for the Sturgeon Cup between the Fond du Lac Cardinals and the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Again, great battles here. These guys share locker rooms, the coaches share offices, and they're battling for the Sturgeon Cup tonight. High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these four Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. So we're going to talk a little bit again. We've got some interviews that are coming up with the two head coaches technically wearing the black jerseys tonight. The Fond du Lac Cardinals are the away team, whereas the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, wearing their whites, is considered to be the home team, even though they practice together or practice at different times. They can't technically practice together. That would be a WIA violation, so they don't do that. But coaches share an office, so these guys are very familiar with each other. Fond du Lac is a very hopping spot tonight. You've got games for the girls basketball and for the boys basketball that are currently being broadcast on RP Sports as well, so you can bounce in and check in on those. And what we're going to do is going to take a look at the Lens Truck Center play of the game here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Each week, Radio Plus will feature a play of the game. At the end of the season, you, the fans, will have a chance to vote on your favorite, and here it is.
Mowell to Krusik to Baker to Krusik to Pitts to Mowell. Mowell goes up strong and just kind of throws it in there.
That's a look at our Lens Truck Center play of the game from Lens Truck and Radio Plus Video Sports.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lens till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lens Truck, Lens Truck. We got the trucks at Lens Truck.
We got the trucks.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Welcome back here to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Fond du Lac Cardinals hockey team, Ryan Saracen. Coach, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks. Great to be here.
It's good to have this conversation again. We covered your last game against New Richmond. It was kind of a hurry, but I'm actually glad I had an opportunity to do so. So talk to me a little bit about how that game went.
Yeah, I mean, it was a real wild ride, to say the least. It was, kind of an even two special team goal first period, and then wide open second period where, I thought they dominated us at times, but we were able to hang in there and play well and come out 3-2. And then I told the guys going in the locker room, you're going to get pushed again. There's going to be more adversity in this game. You could just feel it. And sure enough, it happened. About a short time period, in about a minute, they went ahead, and we had to try to scratch and fight our way back in the last minute or a few seconds, actually, to get that game to overtime. And I liked our fight back, and the fact that they knew there was going to be adversity, and we were able to finally get a successful goalie pull and really make some good hockey plays there to get that tying goal, and took it to overtime, the distance almost, and we were able to scratch one out with a 5-4.
I thought it was an incredible game to be a fan for, and I had a chance to call, and I'm glad that it was also a special game in that it was helping out the Fondy Food Pantry. So Todd, did you get any numbers about how things turned out there?
I didn't get the exact numbers, but it was an excellent sale or excellent collection, one of their top, and in this time of year, it's great for our community. So it was an excellent turnout.
Well, and your team did a nice job of getting the 50% discount. So
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right. So tonight's opponent, we have I think it's a big rivalry game. Maybe it's just me looking from the outside, but you're taking on St. Mary Springs today. Tell me a little bit about this rivalry and what you're expecting in this game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously crosstown rivals share locker space, coaches space. I mean, you name it. We're looking at each other all the time. So a lot of them grew up playing with each other. So obviously it's highly emotional and fun game. The rink should be packed, and with all the hockey fans in the community, a very good hockey community. And we're just excited. It's always a good one. We haven't been on the right side of that in a while, but we've been up the last few years and just not able to pull it out. But we know it's been close every year for the last how many years, usually within a goal, and really tight and really exciting.
So talk to me a little bit more about, again, we talked about your special teams in that New Richmond game, doing a great job there. Were you working more on that for this upcoming game, or kind of talk about what your focus was for practices?
Yeah, we've been focusing on it. I mean, it's just been like kind of beating your head against the wall. We're waiting for it to come, and you know how hockey is. You just keep working, and you hope that the teaching and the guys will, their brains will turn on to it. And, I think the repetitions came in. We started moving the puck, and it was the difference in that game. We were able to kill some penalties and had 2 or 3 few power play goals that were the difference.
So I'm assuming not only are you Badgerland Conference rivals as well, but obviously, as you mentioned, the crosstown rivals. So sharing the locker space, that must make things a lot interesting in the coach's room.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's whose home game is it? Do we get the coach's room? You guys go in the visiting hallway, just all that fun stuff back and forth. Always in good humor. But, our competitive edge is there during the game, at least after. We always share and all the memories of this game all the time and the close matchups that there had been in the past. So it is fun, though, because, like I said, our locker rooms are right next to each other. I mean, they're right there. They share a bathroom. They share everything. We walk out together. It's the same thing. So,
yeah, it's very interesting setup. So tell me, Coach, what's going to make you smile today on the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile?
Well, since 2015-16, it'd be nice to hold the Sturgeon Cup again and bring it back here to the Fond du Lac School. So that's what make me smile.
I forgot completely about the Sturgeon Cup. Yeah, and that's right. So it's another rivalry game. I mean, you're in two of them with the Fondy Waupun Cowan Cup and the Sturgeon Cup. So makes things more interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is. And again, it just adds that element. Not sure about the sturgeon with a spear hanging out of the edge of the cup, but it's always fun,
Yeah. Excellent. So tell me about how's the health of your team doing so far on the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report?
Good, actually. We have coming back in with after that Chippewa trip, coming back in full strength, really. So no excuse.
That's excellent. Yeah, I thought I saw there was at least two I think we had talked about that were missing in the other one. So I'm glad to hear that they're coming back onto the ice. Final thing here, Coach, what do you think are the keys to the game?
I think obviously emotions play a high role in these games. You can't be too high, too low. You can't be taking penalties and doing things out of character, that are going to hurt you. We need to control. They have a nice top line and a couple really good defensemen. I think we need to control their top players and let our training and our systems kind of do the deal and stay out of the penalty box and really stay disciplined and let our top players and our goaltender handle things, but stay out of the box definitely and control their top line are the two keys.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to add here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show?
Nope. Looking forward to a good matchup.
Me too as well, Coach. So thank you again for joining us here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. This is Jeff Sauer here for RP Sports. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Getting ready here in this contest to start. The warm-ups has finished. Zamboni's going to come out here and hit the ice. Let's talk a little bit about the Fond du Lac Cardinals here. Their leading scorer is, let's go back. Let's talk about their head coach Ryan Saracen. This is his 20th year. His record 5-3-1. They are on a 3-game win streak right now. They had a great game the last time I was here to broadcast when they took on New Richmond. And I have to apologize to those that were listening. I did not realize that they changed the rule for overtime, that you are mandated to do the 3-on-3 overtime for the second overtime. So, Coach, help me clarify that. Let's talk about the leading scorer. Number 20, Blake Spees. He's got 6 goals so far on the season. Number 10, Drake Dianovich is second on the team with 4 goals, and Aiden Hefner, number 3, with 3 goals. Leading in assists is number 3, Aiden Hefner. You like to see that out of your defenseman. And you also have that same thing happening with number 19, Connor Clapprich. And number 20, Blake Spees has 5 assists. So Clapprich have 5 each, and Hefner with 7. That gives your leading point getter for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Number 20, Blake Spees with 11 points. Hefner, number 3, with 10, and Drake Dianovich with 7. Let's talk about the goalie situation here for Fond du Lac. That is going to be, and that's locked up probably as long as he stays healthy for this rest of this season and probably next year if he sticks around. Number 33, Spencer Schober. He's faced 270 shots in those 9 games. He saved 247. That gives a save percentage of .907. Giving up 25 goals. Goals against average is 2.68, and that is an incredible percentage. When you take a look at the teams that Fond du Lac Cardinals have been playing against, and he gets the credit for the records 5-3-1. Let's talk some about the team stats here. Fond du Lac in the first period has only scored 4 goals. They've given up 8. I'm sure that the coach, Ryan Saracen, when he talked a little bit about his family dental coach's smile interview, is that he'd like to see them come out with great effort here in the first period. In the second period, it's closer, 9-10. And in the third period, 6 goals for the Fond du Lac Cardinals and 9 for the opponents. What's an amazing stat here is Fond du Lac has won 2 games in overtime. They beat Waupun in overtime at Waupun, and then they beat New Richmond here at the blue line with a goal in overtime as well. The bad thing is they're being outscored 27-21. Again, goals per game that they're scoring is 2.33, goals against 3. So when you're doing that and you still have a winning record, that really talks quite a bit about your team. They've had 30 power plays. They've executed 4 power plays they've scored on. That's only a 13.3%. You heard me talk a little bit. It was even worse before the New Richmond game. They did jump out of it and were able to score it on 3 out of 4. Penalty kills, they've had 26 for a 73.1%. They've given up 7 goals, and again, that was down to 68, but when you shut out New Richmond in the power play, you're sitting pretty well. I think we're going to step aside here and take a break. We'll come back and have an interview from Coach Kevin Colleen here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. You're listening to Jeff Sauer on RP Sports. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Joining me now on the show is St. Mary Springs Ledger's head coach, Kevin Colleen. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Jeff.
I am excited about having a chance to have a conversation with you. I've been busy all over the place with doing some hockey, but I haven't had a chance to see your team play. And again, my son played in this. I follow Waupun since I moved here in 2005, and it's always been great battles and rivalries within the Badgerland Conference. So I think I have a good take on the St. Mary Springs team. But let's talk a little bit about how your team is doing so far this year. Coach John Welsh always said before, when you're taking over, he said, you can throw out records, we don't really care. So the 2-4 record, give me your take on that.
Yeah, that's 2-4. That's who we are right now, right? We won the games we were supposed to. We battled with teams that we want to play to get better, and it's all about getting better for playing our best hockey in March. So we'll learn from those losses and move forward.
Yeah, well, again, I'm looking at the schedule. West Bend, a big Division I. Arrowhead, a competitive Division I. Nina Hortonville, Menasha in the Badgerland, a huge Division I school. Bayport, probably one of the top teams in the state, again in Division I. And then New Richmond is the returning or defending state champs in Division II. So, I mean, that's a hectic, heavy schedule.
It doesn't get any easier going forward either. Big one tomorrow, and Notre Dame Showcase right after. Those are Chippewa Falls, Wausau West. So, but that's the way to get better, right? You're not going to get better any other way.
Yeah, and again, so I do take a look at as I was talking to you a little bit before, what kind of surprises me that I haven't seen really out of a Springs team, though, is giving up 8 goals to Arrowhead, 6 goals to Bayport, and 7 goals to New Richmond. I'm not usually seeing something like that. So is that something that you're seeing out of the team that's different this year?
I'll take the heat for that one, right? That's the new coach not having them ready to play, right? They're not having them ready to go at the start. They've done a good job of battling back in all those games. The Bayport game, they definitely gave effort from the start. So if I can get them to play a complete game and maybe start focusing a little bit more on putting zeros on the board rather than pucks in the net, we give them a chance to play with anybody. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about your goalie, Brendan Gardig. I only saw him play the sectional final last year against Oregon, and he had one heck of a game and lost that 1-0, and that had nothing to do with him either. But talk to me a little bit about how he's adjusting to the season.
Brendan, I got the feeling we definitely haven't seen the best of Brendan Gertig yet. I mean, the kid, I've seen him win games and tournaments on his own in the past when he was a bantam. I've seen him do it in practice, be one of the most competitive, hardworking kids I know. And, I'm sure there's a few Brendan would like to have back in a few of those games, but it's not all on him. The guys in front of him got to cover guys in front of the net and let Brendan see some more shots. I would expect Brendan to be playing some top-notch hockey as we move forward.
Yeah, so I'm only looking at, he's faced almost 200 shots on the season, 862 save percentage, giving up 27 goals. That comes out to that 4.39. But again, I think that some of that is this early season stuff. And we talked a little bit about the defensive side. And my philosophy, having been a goalie parent, was always it starts on the defense. So talk a little bit about that.
The team defense, we got a little bit of mentality. It's all in our mentality. It's picking up guys there in front of the net. We're back checking fine, but every now is picking up the right guy. So can't leave guys open in front of the net. And once again, I'll put that on the coach. Maybe I got to be a little harder on him in practice. I don't know, but we're going to figure that one out as we go along here.
There you go. Looking on the offensive side, though, again, you are putting in 4.67 goals per game. I look at Austin Westergaard. He's got 10 goals. Armani Fisher, 9. And then a bunch of guys at 2. So it seems to me like maybe if a few more goal scorers can pick it up on the offensive side. Are you seeing the same thing?
Yeah. I think now, we have 3, lines that can actually play when we're all clicking. I don't know if that's on me to get a little more balance on the lines, but I think back to the playing defense first. If we get that mentality going a little harder, we will in turn get more opportunities for ourselves to score.
Yeah, I was looking at the roster and I recognize a whole bunch of those names, but as you and I were talking off camera, it only takes a couple of seniors to go, right? And if it's happens to be your stud enforcers on the backside, that certainly has an impact.
Yeah, sure. We're younger at defense, but those guys are more than capable back there of playing the position. And it's not all on them. It's actually, more of my offensive guys that need to start playing team defense. But it's not one person. It's all of us. And, I got to take the blame on me right now for not having them ready. So I will get better day by day. And if I can do that, then I expect you'll see a St. Mary Springs team that's playing good hockey as we go forward.
All right, let's talk about tonight, the Sturgeon Cup. Tell me what you know about the Sturgeon Cup, and if your boys can't get up for this game, which one will they get up for?
You there?
Yep.
You there? You cut out there a little bit.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, if that's the nature of the beast of these games. The adrenaline's going. I don't think you can play. You can't not play your hardest in a game like this, no matter who you are. And some of it gets to players. Some players rise with it. It will be a good one for sure. I know a lot of these kids on both teams just from being around the rink for years, and there will be nothing left out there tonight. That's for sure.
So tell me a little bit of scuttlebutt on the ice. I was talking to Coach Saracen, and he said he thinks that since 2015 was the last time Fond du Lac had it. So your boys think it.
It has been a while, and hopefully I can make the old coaches here proud and pull one out for them. It's definitely been a long week getting ready for it.
Yeah, and I don't know if you have any other trophy games, but this one definitely for sure is something that the kids, I would assume, are looking forward to.
Oh, everyone in the city, I think, looks forward to this. The place is packed. I don't think many of these kids will ever play. I don't know if I ever played in a game with this many people there. So this is something they'll remember for the rest of their lives either way.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what you know about your opponent for tonight, the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
What I know about my opponent, they are wonderful in that. They play strong team defense. They got a couple seniors back there that they aren't going to make it easy on anybody they play. And they also have some young forwards that I've watched them play enough that they will skate hard and harder as the game and season goes on. So they're not going to make it easy on us. We're going to have to give them everything we have to give ourselves a chance to win.
So, Coach, what will make you smile here on the Fondy Dental Coaches Interview Smile?
What will make me smile? That takes a lot. All that's going to make me smile is that my boys give their best effort. That's all that really matters to me. I mean, there's no failure if you're going as hard as you can. So,
yeah, that's really all you can ask for. So, Coach, here on the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report, how's the health of your team?
The health of my team is the first time this year that everybody is healthy. So, we should have a full deck.
Excellent. Coach, anything else that you would like to add to the audience out there here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show?
No, I'm just focusing on the game.
Excellent. Coach, thank you for taking the time to connect with me. I love having these interviews and the times to talk about hockey. Hockey is my sport that I love to broadcast. So thank you again for joining me here on the show. And we'll be back here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. You've been listening to head coach for the St. Mary Springs Ledger, Kevin Colleen. And we'll be back after these messages.
Thanks.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line and the continuation of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. You heard from both coaches, their Fondy Family Dental coaches smile on their interviews. Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. Tonight's game is powered by Will Sport, sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. Let's talk a little bit about the St. Mary Springs Ledgers here. We've got about 2 minutes before the teams probably will come out onto the ice. Leading scorer for St. Mary Springs is number 4, Austin Westergaard with 10. Number 2, Armani Fisher has 9, and then there's a whole host of gentlemen with 2 goals. So as you can see in their record at 2-4, it's understandable that what the challenge is here for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers so far on this season. And you heard me talk a little bit about that with Coach Colleen from the St. Mary Springs. Leading assist getter is number 4, Austin Westergaard also. He's got 8. Number 5, Isaac Sabel with 5. And Tig Wagner with 3. Leading points getter then is number 4, Austin Westergaard. He's got a total of 18. Number 2, Armani Fisher next with 11. And number 5, Isaac Zabel with 7 points total. The goalie will be number 1, Brendan Gertig. He's faced 196 shots in the 6 games. He's saved 169. That's a save percentage of .862. He's given up 27 goals. That's a goals against average of 4.39. No shutouts, and he owns the record at 2-4. Fond du Lac Springs in their scoring, so they've had all kinds of, they've been jumping all over, and I think you heard me talk about that in the interview as well. Springs has scored 13 goals versus their opponents, only scoring 8 here in the first period. Springs in the second period scores 8 and gives up 11. In the third period is tied, and they've lost 1 game in overtime. So when you're pretty close, 28-27, anybody can win it. And we talked about, Coach Colleen talked about how they just haven't been able to close as well. Penalties in the games, let's talk about those special teams. This is a huge highlight for Springs. They've had 29 power plays. They have scored 10 goals. That's 34.5% execution rate on the power play. They've had 25 penalty kills. They've only gave up 3 goals on the penalty kills. That's 88 percentage on the penalty kill. So again, got huge for the special teams for Fond du Lac. We're going to get ready here now to go through the starting lineups. Sargento's Cheese starting lineup. Start your new career at careers.sargento.com. Coming out is for the Fond du Lac Cardinals is number 3. That's going to be Aiden Hefner. He's a senior. The other defense will be, I missed the number on that one, sorry. It'll be number 8, Tyson Craig. He's a junior. In at center will be number 20, Blake Spees. He's a junior as well. And he's going to be centering number 10, Drake Dianovich. And the other forward will be number 5, Peyton Umentum. And in net will be number 33, Spencer Schober, for head coach Ryan Saracen. And again, they're considered to be the visitors here, but there is no visitor at all here at Fond du Lac. Now let's get ready to talk about the St. Mary Springs Ledgers as they're going to come out here with their introduction. Great student section. I'm hoping you can hear them in the microphone. So Springs is all the way on the other side. They got their national anthem group that's right down here below as well. So starting out for St. Mary Springs, that's going to be number 3 for the Ledgers, or 13, I apologize. That's going to be forward Quinn McLaughlin. Not sure why they're introducing their forwards first. Then it's going to be number 22. That's going to be Nolan Blackburn. He wasn't even given to me as a starter. I'm going to have to talk to Coach Colleen about that. And then it'll be number 6, Liam Guyette. On defense is going to be number 17, Jaden Meisner. And the other defenseman will be number 25, JT Koenigs. And in net will be number 1, the goalie for St. Mary Springs is Brendan Gertig. Just want to make sure I got some of that stuff correct here. Getting ready here for the national anthem. We're going to step aside here from the Fond du Lac Blue Line. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and the Dream Team here streaming on Radio Plus. We'll be back.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we get ready for this Sturgeon Cup contest between the Fond du Lac Cardinals and St. Mary Springs Ledgers. International Paper presents your keys to the game. Apply today at jobsinternationalpaper.com. You heard each of the coaches talk a little bit about it, but looking at it from the outside, here's what I'm seeing is Fond du Lac has got to get some offense rolling here, and it could play into their hands, as Coach talked a little bit as well, and we talked about off camera that St. Mary's Springs is having a hard time getting into the right locations on the defensive side. I asked Coach if it was because of back checking. He said no, they back check like crazy, but they're just not in the right spot, and the puck comes shooting out, and opposing teams have been able to score on number 1, Braden Gertig. Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer. Again, both these teams are finally healthy. I'm getting to see a couple of players for Fond du Lac. I haven't had the pleasure to do a Springs game yet. I'm looking forward to it. Plus, I have a whole bunch that are going to be taking place later on in the new year. Here we go, live action. That was Liam Guyette in center against Blake Spees. Fond du Lac gets the puck right into the zone right away. Center's out in front, and a good defensive coverage. Whip down the ice. That'll be an icing, and we're going to get a whistle here at 16:46 with a faceoff going to the blocker side. That's the side that the goalie holds the stick on as well. So he'll have the blocker on that right side with the stick in his right hand as well. Too loud, you can't even hear the official's whistle. He noticed that something came off of either the goalie's equipment or whatever, and he puts it in his pocket, and we're getting ready again. That's going to be number 23, Tate Baker for Springs, and Blake Spees wins it. Shot towards the net, picked up there with a nice move is Isaac Sabel. Coming through the neutral zone with it, looking, he's got help right at the blue line, turned away by Blake Spees, and heading back the other direction. Held in the neutral zone here for both teams. A little bit of a contact between the two teams. That was number 5, Peyton Umentum, getting bumped off of the puck, but then sticks with it. Splitting a man or two was number 10, Drake Dianovich, and the puck came back out. Connor Clapperich sends it back around for the Cardinals down to the goal line. Skating it out for the Ledgers is Isaac Sabel, the assistant captain. He drops the puck down low into the corner and goes for a change on the bench. Springs now trying to get some offensive zone time, and that's about it as it's coming out with Will Mothy. This is the person I haven't seen play. Will was injured on, I believe, on that Chippewa trip, I think Coach had said, and he's finally back into the lineup as well. And getting on top of it and getting the whistle is number 1, Braden Gartig, the goalie for Springs. Faceoff will still be to the blocker side this time. In at center, I believe that's Armani Fisher, number 2 for Springs, and number 5, Peyton Umentum. Shot on and a glove. Nice job there by Gertig. Reaching out, getting the whistle. So far it looks like he's well on his pipes, challenging out at the top of the crease, shutting down any shot lane that might exist. Fisher gets it free. Can he beat Dianovich down the ice? He can, as well as number 8. Of course, I don't have number 8 on Springs, so let's see who that is. Brody Highland. And the puck comes back down. Both cheering sections here are ecstatic. I mean, it is packed in here now. There's still room, so if you're sitting at home and want to come see some hockey, get down here. It's going to be some great hockey battling here. Last year's Sturgeon Cup was a 5-4 or a 4-3 win by the Springs. Fond du Lac has only won the cup once. It's going to be picked up there by number 18, Preston Flood, for the Ledgers. Good cross-ice pat, put her end on the stick of Tig Wagner. Shot in, missed outside. Schober had the top of the crease covered, and coming back the other way is Blake Spees for the Cardinals through the neutral zone. Gets it in, has a stick check, turns the puck over as number 3, Gabe Brown, had a chance there. Tried to get it past Tyson Craig, knocks it down for Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac trying to get on sides. Craig dumps it, goes for the bench for the change. Played there by Gertig behind his net. Coming back out with it is the Ledgers. They're through the neutral zone, and there it's taken away again by Aiden Hefner. Turning and burning through the center of the ice is number 5, Isaac Sabel. He shot right into the glove of Spencer Schober, reaching out with that big trapper, squeezing it in tight. Again, right on pipe. That was really perfect angle at Schober had it. Gertig today too so far. We'll see who gets tight as the contest goes on. Dianovich meets up with Austin Westergaard. They say hello to each other. Ooh, good pass right into the low slot. Missed. Going back to pick it up is number 16, Emilio Lopez. Emilio. Sorry about that. Picked up by number 4 now is Austin Westergaard. Tries to break it out of the zone. Does. He's going to go with speed once again. And getting it in. Shot. Ooh, just trickles past it. A backhanded score! Number 4. Wrap around from behind. Picks up the first goal for St. Mary's Springs at the 13-19 mark. Let's see if they're going to give an assist to who took the shot initially. I did not see who that was, so I'll have to listen to the announcer, but the goal scorer definitely was number 4, Austin Westergaard for the Ledgers. Good aggressive play, wrapping it around as he had Spencer Schober committed to the one side. Don't think there's a secondary that's going to be called here, so we'll see who that is. And we're back to live action. Armani Fisher shoots one towards the net, gets blocked by a stick. Assist is going to go to number 16, Jackson Sable. Battling down in the corner. Can't see much there because we got the Fond du Lac student section. And that's going to be an icing. Good play there by Spencer Schober. It's pretty easy just to have a mistake there and get the stick on it, but does a nice job. That's going to put a face-off back into the defensive zone for the Ledgers. This time it's going to be to the Trapper side of the goalie, Gertig. 1-0 already here in the Sturgeon Cup. The Ledgers take the lead. And you had heard Coach talk about that. That hasn't been their strength either this season. Getting off to some slow starts. Same thing for Fond du Lac. Peyton Umentum now gets it over to his D partner, Aiden Hefner. Spies shoots from right outside to the blue line. That's an easy save for Gertig. He puts it into the netting and is going to get a face-off now with the whistle. To the face-off dot to the right side of Gertig. It's going to be number 23, Tate Baker, against Peyton Umentum, or Blake Spies that was. Gets a hold of it. Gertig is able to put it in the Trapper before anything could come in there and slap it loose. Great job there by Brendan Gertig. Cardinals are leading in shots, but that doesn't matter up on the scoreboard. It is 1-0 for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Shot there by Spies. Drop down. Stepping up on it is Amelia Lopez. Drop back low into the slot. Coming after it was Drake Dianovich. Couldn't quite get the stick on it. It was a good pass, but Springs takes control, trying to get it out. And they do, but that should be another ice, and it is. And they're going to have a face-off coming back down into the defensive zone for St. Mary Springs. And people who have listened to me before, you're going to hear me say this multiple times. I don't like the fact that there's no consequence. The consequence for this should be like it is in the juniors. This is where they're going to leave here and go play juniors. And that consequence is your team stays out on the ice, and that makes you think twice about icing. And WIA has yet to address it. Armani Fisher, second leading scorer on the team, has it, comes around with speed, loses it at the net, as that was a great play by number 15, Caden Umentum. Springs sets it back down behind the goal cage, wraps around into the corner. Picked there, Eli Stewart gives it a little check, bumps it into the neutral zone, and that's going to come back in the neutral zone by Armani Fisher. Didn't change as the player expected. Going into the corner is Klopprich and Fisher. Puck into the feet of the official. That's going to be a hit from behind. We'll see what he's going to call it, as that's Jaden Meisner coming to have a seat on the bench. See what the official gives as far as the action here. It's going to come here. 2 minutes for a rough at the 11:09 mark, so not even halfway through. Let's see if that special teams that was hot in the last game can put something together here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Hounding and putting some decent pressure. Two-person forecheck up against the boards. So that's Gabe Brown, number 13, Quinn McLaughlin in there holding and battling. And they're going to say because he was laying on the puck was Connor Clapprich. So they're going to have a face-off outside of the zone. Spees is in at center against Braun. To your right does Peyton Umentum. To the left was Connor Clapprich. Trying to walk it in as Hefner stays on side over here. I don't know who that was. That was a great job by Dianovich. Hefner has it, swings it. Basic umbrella back into the high slot. Back to the high slot. One time! Wide by Hefner. Good work there. He timed it well. Again, has it. Swings it over to Connor Clapprich. That one he gets a little bit underneath it and wobbles it into the corner. Can't see who's in there battling at the corner because the student section is there, and I'm okay with that. I'd rather have a whole bunch of fans watching the game of hockey. Not sure if they're calling that it came out of the zone. Aiden Hefner disagrees. So we'll have a face-off right out in front of the press box, basically. You can see up on the Quest Interior scoreboard, still 1:05 left here in the penalty for St. Mary's Springs. Good offensive zone time, working stuff to get it set up. They're getting it tape to tape on the passes, but they haven't been able to get anything towards the net yet for Gertig to be tested. Hefner again is going to be at the point. Comes all the way across to Clapprich, back to the point. Shot. All kinds of stuff wide. It got through. Another one. Down low. That one's fought off there by Gertig, putting the pads on it. Spees holds it up there. It's going to be dumped all the way down. Good play there by Schober, reaching out to stop it from going to the boards. Hefner picks it up. He's got Spees going with him, as well as number 22, Eli Stewart. Spees gets it over here to Stewart. Bro through the legs. Nice move there by the Fondy Cardinal. Hefner walks through a couple. Walks in, shoots up over the top of the net. But at the top of the circle on the left-hand side. Both teams are at full strength. Penalty killed for the Ledgers. Continue to add to that great penalty kill percentage, over 88%. And here's another icing at 8:56. They try and update the shots as they can. They've got it that Fond du Lac had 4 shots on net so far. And Schober has faced 2, one of which went in on a wraparound. I think it kind of caught him by surprise. It looked like he was trying to recover. Couldn't quite get the skates in the ice. Shot towards the net, knocked down there by Stewart, stepping in. Nice job closing the legs, as that was Emilio Lopez. Squirts into the neutral zone. Here they go on the attack. Number 4, Austin Westergaard. And it looked like Caden Umentum had a little bit of contact. Cross-ice pass right on the stick. That was by number 5, Isaac Sabel. Couple of moves there by Westergaard. He gets at the blue line, gets past. Clapprich did a nice job there of cutting off the angle for the Cardinals. And it's going to be dumped down. And not enough momentum. Good cross-ice pass. Put it right on there. And a great job there by Gabe Braun to hold. Ooh, and Dianovich forces Braun to the ice. And we've got a penalty coming here as Drake Dianovich will be having a seat for the Cardinals. Thinking he's telling him that he did not hit him that hard. He shouldn't have fell off of his skates. But, yeah, 8:05, and we'll see again the great special teams here by Spring, see if they can get something executed here at the 8:05 mark on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Roughing is the call for number 10, Drake Dianovich. Face-off here is going to be Armani Fisher. To his left is going to be Will Stellmacher. To the right will be number 13, Quinn McLaughlin. Swings it out here to the defense. Shot. Schober eats that one up. Hefner trying to keep anything out of the middle, as him and Stellmacher have exchanged phone numbers. Schober's kind of asking, or maybe the official saying, hey, don't hit so hard or something like that, but it's always good to see him smiling away. Spees again in there against Armani Fisher. They're going to boot Fisher, and they're going to end up putting in there Will Stellmacher. Stellmacher wins it forward. Fisher tried to get there first, but does not. Spees gets underneath it. Great job there by Stellmacher, and it's going to be cleared into the neutral zone. Pulled back to number 18, Preston Flood. He's looking for space. Gets through. Oh, good job there. If that would have been knocked down by 19, Tyga Wagner. Saved by Schober. It's going to be ripped all the way down the ice. It is not an icing here in this case because it is on a penalty. So on the power play, you can ice the puck. I should say that penalty kill can ice the puck. Skating with it is number 4, Austin Westergaard, wearing an assistant captain's badge. He had Schober beat to the side again. Spees decides to rip it down. Gertig plays it. No forecheck pressure coming in here for the 45 seconds almost here left in the penalty. Dropped, oh nice, right on the stick. Great pass by Isaac Sabel, hitting it over to Gabe Braun. Going to be dropped down low again. Gertig's going to have to play it behind his net. Leaves it there for Sabel. Sabel has it tipped over to this side to Westergaard. Westergaard gets around. Hefner takes control from behind the net. Drops it back over to Braun. Braun looks, pulls the trigger. Didn't have much there on the short side of Schober. Good hard shot again. I hope you kids out there watch it. Good shot again there by Gabe Braun, but it's swallowed up there in the belly of Spencer Schober. You didn't see him wind up with a slap shot. Slap shot doesn't necessarily equate to a good shot. And you, with good wrist shots, I mean, they're ripping some nice wristers there by Gabe Braun. You're getting just as much speed as coming out of that slap shot. And you got so much more control. First line's coming out here for the final 4 seconds. That's going to be Armani Fisher with number 8, Brody Highland. And I'm assuming on the far side is, they got Will Stellmacher down in there. Whoa, Klaprich and Fisher run into each other and laying on the ice. Dianovich puts a little bit of a hit on number 7, Will Stellmacher. Fisher with it. Tries to turn the corner. Great job there by Tyson Craig. Didn't allow for Fisher to pull the trigger all the way. And a save for Schober. Spring still with it on the offensive side. That's going to be chipped up into the netting. And we get a whistle at 5:32 left here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Hey, so far this has lived up to the billing. A good hard hit. Skating hard and fast up and down the ice. We got a face-off this time with Kate Umentum taking on number 13, Quinn McLaughlin. I just haven't had a chance to cover Springs enough to have their numbers at least partially memorized. That's Sabel. With it, he turns, comes through the neutral zone, steps across, tries to split the defense, walks in, puck was loose, and a good job there battling with Spencer Schober as Jaden Meisner was right there on the crease and couldn't get it past Schober. Trying to get it out. Here's a shot towards the net. Schober has to stick save it, puts it out to the far side, and gets it into the neutral zone with a little bit of help from Eli Stewart. Momentum has it. Caden moves it down into the corner, where it's going to be picked up there by Isaac Sabel. Braun with it, looks to come across, Good pass there on the backside, crashing hard was Austin Westergaard and just couldn't get it on a good pass Seen this numerous times out of St. Mary Springs. They are so great at executing that. Picked off there by Blake Spees in the neutral zone and then drops it. Looked like it was supposed to be a shot, but missed badly, and it went all the way around into the corner. Springs has it again. Good half-wall breakout. Trickling the puck down low and having to pick it up is going to be Connor Clapridge. Clapridge over to Spees. He chips, gets it over to Peyton Umentum. Umentum drops it, allowing for the rip around. Drake Dianovich finishes his check, trying to get the puck, but it came back out into the neutral zone. Good hustle there on the forecheck. Puts it in the middle. Shot. Couldn't see it. Lots of legs in the way, and it knocks it down. And this looks like this will be icing at 3:42 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. St. Mary Springs, that shows is leading in shots. I thought that there might have been one down here on Schober. Well, it definitely was because he played it with the stick. So they didn't give him credit for... Oh, I take that back. They did. I've got it all mixed up when I see that shot clock. That's on me. Not shot clock, but the tracking of shots. St. Mary Springs wins that faceoff in their defensive zone. Oh, laying out Aiden Hefner. If he doesn't do it, and there's an icing. If he doesn't do it on that backside, was Will Stelmacher ready to take and kick in the Jets and drive it all the way to the net. But it did not happen. Both these coaching staffs do a great job. You don't see a lot of animation. You don't hear a lot of yelling coming across here. Now's not really the time to teach. Teaching for hockey takes place during the intermission as well as during practice. Armani Fisher wins that one back over Peyton Umentum. Or take that back, that was Caden. I only saw the 5. Hefner swings it over to Tyson Craig. Craig comes into the neutral zone just before the red line, gets it taken off of his stick by number 8, Brody Highland. Still with possession, pulled it back in the defensive zone. Trying to go with it is the captain, Aiden Hefner. Crosses the line, trying to walk all the way in, has a little bit of help on the opposite side by Eli Stewart and couldn't get it in. Craig has it, draws the Springs player, Armani Fisher, all the way to him. Shoots it through his legs, but it was touching off of one of the edges of the skate and no icing. Once again, here's that breakaway chance. Spencer Schober right in the chest, knocks it down, and now they're going to come back the other way. Springs, though, gains possession in the neutral zone, drops it down low. Going on a 2-person forecheck initially, then they back off, and it's only going to be 1. Taken away there by the Cardinals, that's number 16, Amelia Lopez. Nice back swinging around there. A good chance by JT Koenigs. And we're going to get an icing here on Fond du Lac, the Cardinals, with 2:09. Hey, listen up. You got something to say? Tell us who you're cheering for. Get stuff in the chat. These kids will go back and they watch this video right away as soon as they leave the rink. And they're going to want to see their glory. But they also want to know who's their fans, who's cheering for them. So I ask you to put stuff in the chat. Who's your favorite team, favorite player? Let us know all of that. And we'll announce it during the intermission. Here comes the face-off. That was number 3, Gabe Brown against, I thought it was Spees, but yep, it was Blake Spees. Peyton Umentum trying to give chase for Brown, who has it. Good pass, banked off of the board. Missed the stick of number 23, Tate Baker. And the Cardinals take over. Rip it around. Not much forecheck pressure by Fond du Lac. Possession gained by number 18, Preston Flood. But Spees gets there first, gets it out front with a no-look pass, and a couple of Cardinals miss it. And Braun's going to take it this time himself. Gets it a shot. Whoa! Spencer Schober was off pipe a little bit there, and pulling the trigger on it was Austin Westergaard. Great shot. If that's on at all, that's going in the back of the net. Springs still buzzing here with the lead. Armani Fisher and Aiden Hefner talk to each other. And here comes The Cardinals trying to get it out of their zone, but the Springs Ledgers are doing an incredible job here on the defensive side, keeping it there. So coach was concerned about his defensive breakdown. I haven't seen anything here in this first period. Shot off of the blocker. That was a hard shot there by number 7, Will Stelmacher. Puck bounces out into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Isaac Sabel. Chipped in by Brody Highland. He's going to go in there face-to-face with number 18. Number 8, Tyson Craig. And the puck squirts over to Schober, and he's going to get a whistle with 25.3 seconds left. Really, it's been pretty clean. 1 penalty apiece on such a high emotional game. Really good execution here by both teams. And Spencer had lost his balance in net, and it was finished perfectly there by number 4, Austin Westergaard. Shot this time knocked down with all the traffic in front, as that was the goal scorer I was just talking about, Austin Westergaard. Eli Stewart trying to get it through, couldn't. Gertig tried to stop it, but couldn't. And it comes all the way around the dasher board to Gabe Braun. Tried to hit Westergaard right on the stick, but just missed him. Calling for it, Spencer Schober with a save. Left that rebound out there and is able to fight off this final attack as the St. Mary Springs Ledgers go to the locker room here at the end of the first minute intermission with a 1-0 lead here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Shots on goal for St. Mary Springs, the home team. They've got 10 shots, one of them for a goal. And Fond du Lac Cardinals with 5 shots, all saved by Gertig. We're going to step aside here. We're going to take a little bit of a break, quench the thirst, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about what happens here in this second period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Wouldn't it be nice to get rewarded for everyday purchases? We agree. With Fond du Lac Credit Union's You Choose Rewards credit card, you'll earn 1 point for every dollar spent. And when you're ready, you can redeem your points for things like cash back, travel, merchandise, and more. Plus, for a limited time only, you can earn 1,500 bonus points on us just by using your card. So if you're ready for a card that rewards you, select Fond du Lac Credit Union's You Choose Rewards credit card. Apply online today or stop in. We are local after all.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life. life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Add more joy to your holiday season and connect with the road in a new Mazda with standard all-wheel drive. Like the versatile, invigorating Mazda CX-5 Select, now $369 per month. Come be our guest. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and say yes to award-winning hospitality.
You can count on their genuine guest care and no pressure. It's real.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. In front of you is the Sturgeon Relay Race. Gotta love that here, where they're trying to pick up the sturgeon. Everybody's got to get on this little bike and they're working their way around. Fantastic stuff here at the ice rink. The Fond du Lac Blue Line in pink coming across is going to be Fond du Lac trying to get there first on their last exchange. Let's talk about the hockey game now, though. Let's give you an update here. So the score is 1-0 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. That goal was scored at 13:19 on the clock by number 4, Austin Westergaard, with the assist to number 16, Jackson Sabo. 2 penalties were called in this first period, which I thought they played pretty clean. Physical, but very clean. At 11:09, number 17, Jaden Meisner scored, took a roughing penalty. They're cheering so loud for the Sturgeon relay that I'm just losing it here. And coming around to try and finish, looks like it's going to be St. Mary Springs at the end here. Their student section is going absolutely crazy, and they're going to win the Sturgeon Cup. Ooh! Somebody's a little upset about losing, throwing the fish out there, but let's talk about the rest of the penalty. There's only one more. That time it's on number 10, Drake Dianovich. He's also called for a rough at 8:05. 0 for 1 are both power plays so far tonight. Again, the goalies have done a fantastic job. Spencer Schober with 9 saves out of 10 shots, and Braden Gartig with 5 saves on 5 shots so far. Oh, they're giving away the Sturgeon, and we didn't even ask for one. Dang. So that's what I got here so far on the intermission report. Let's call that kind of like the halftime as well. That's the Holiday Automotive halftime or intermission report. Highlights brought to you by Holiday Automotive. It's worth the trip. We're going to step aside. We'll be back here at the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we get a couple more messages from our sponsors. Then they're going to have the Zamboni hitting the ice. And after the Zamboni hits the ice, we'll get the second period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and the entire stream team here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Camden is a student from the Fond du Lac community. He joins us to give his wellness journey from Into the Woods Wellness.
Back in May, I started to get very tired and I wasn't sure what was really going on with me. It started progressively getting worse, really high fever. I just really wasn't getting out of bed much. And that's when I went to my doctor. They took my blood, told me I had mono. My symptoms slowly went away, but what stayed behind was the fatigue and exhaustion. I was falling asleep, I was always tired. My mom mentioned that there was a place I could go get these IV treatments that would hopefully help me. I got my first IV treatment. I felt a little bit better. Went back week after week. By about the 3rd week, I was feeling just amazing. I hadn't felt like this in several months. I was up again. I was hanging out with my friends. I could go to work full days, and I felt like a totally new person again.
Log on intothewoodsjourney.com. Into the Woods Wellness, where you can start your own wellness journey.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, Tony. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Something like that. Or I could ask, what was the first year of the Sturgeon Cup?
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're getting ready for the second period. Zamboni is still going along the ice. We had the delay because of the Sturgeon relay that was out there, and St. Mary's Springs comes from behind and wins the Sturgeon relay race on some bikes and grabbing some of the sturgeon as they had a little bit of relay set up around the two blue lines they were doing. So let's take a quickly review again what was happening in this contest. The only goal on the Quest Interior scoreboard is Austin Westergaard at 13:19 on the clock, with the assist going to number 16, Jackson Sobel. The only thing on the scorebook right now for Fond du Lac is a penalty that they took, and that was number 10, Drake Dianovich, at the 8:05 mark on the clock. I called for a roughing. And the penalty is also here for St. Mary's Springs. That's number 17, Jaden Meisner, called for roughing as well. But that was at the 11:09 mark. Spencer Schober has saved 9 out of the 10 shots he has faced. Braden Garteg has shut down all 5 of the shots that he's taken. Let's talk a little bit and get updates here for some of the games that are going around in the area here. So again, that is packed in here. Gotta love it. Student section over there at Springs is really jazzed up. And over on this side, the Fond du Lac is really jazzed up as well. So we have a great hockey environment here, and everybody was telling me it's going to be that way. Well, I had this again as the first Sturgeon Cup. Actually, I think I was back last year, but I really can't remember. I know that St. Mary's Springs won, but I just can't remember much of the game, which happens when you're running everything solo. But let's give the update quick on the Fond du Lac boys tonight. It was covered here on RP Sports. The Fond du Lac boys won 69-44 over Oshkosh West. And the girls basketball team for the Fond du Lac Cardinals is currently leading the girls from Oshkosh West 24-21 at halftime. Another big rivalry hockey game, and I got to give a shout out to Big Nate for getting me this information, is the Highway 151 rivalry between Beaver Dam and Waupun, and is being played at Beaver Dam. And the score over there is 4-0 at the end of the second period. Beaver Dam leading the Warriors from Waupun. Boys basketball is also taking place for the Warriors. That they're playing against Ripon, and they were at halftime as well, and they were up 49-25 against Ripon. So I'm assuming as soon as the Zamboni gets finished here, it looks like they're probably going to have to take 2 more laps. So let's also just touch base a little bit here. High school sports today on Radio Plus. Info.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. We're going to step aside here in this intermission, and we'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Carrie producing, and Camden on the camera, along with Big Nate on a camera from the Fond du Lac Blue Line. We'll be back.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably.
At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Jerry Ty Roofing would like to thank all of the athletes for their efforts in each competition. Jerry Ty Roofing has been in business for 61 years doing residential and commercial roofing. Give us a call at 922-7246. Good luck, high school athletes.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Add more joy to your holiday season and connect with the road in a new Mazda with standard all-wheel drive. Like the versatile, invigorating Mazda CX-5 Select, now $369 per month. Come be our guest. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and say yes to award-winning hospitality.
You can count on their genuine guest care and no pressure. It's real.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line as we're getting ready for the start of the second period. 19 seconds you can see up there on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 1-0 for St. Mary's Springs Ledgers. Even strength goal at 13:19 on the clock. And I know that the true hockey aficionados are out there saying, give it the way it's supposed to. Well, it's going to work this way for most people. But if you're not feeling confident, then at the 3:41 mark, 3:41 elapsed time, goal scored by number 4, Austin Westergaard. It was a pretty cool moment over here that the pep band for Fond du Lac was playing Country Roads, and obviously their student section was singing as well. They stopped playing, and St. Mary's Springs student section was joining in as well. So, yes, they're rivals on the ice, but boy, these guys play together in their youth organization, and Fond du Lac has done a fantastic job of growing their hockey program. So this becomes a big rivalry. They know each other, but at the end of the game, it's going to be a celebration for both the players and the team. So we'll see what happens here. I had talked with Coach Kevin Colleen, and I didn't get a chance to touch base. I don't think that it's probably a good idea to try and catch them in between. I know that some of the bigger programs up in the juniors, they like to do that, but I think that he has enough to worry about. But when we talked about him in the interview, he talked about making sure his defense rose to the occasion. So far, they have handled the Fond du Lac Cardinals' pressure. Here we go with a start. Number 23, Tate Baker against Blake Spies for the Cardinals. Not sure what the whistle was for. Guess he's calling offsides? I don't know what the call was. I didn't see anything. Hand pass? Normally gives some indication. Either way, it's going to be a face-off down to the Trapper side of Brendan Gardig. Shot by Fond du Lac, trying to trickle through. Good job there by Gertig to see it come all the way and getting on top of it with the Trapper. Nice work for the goalie for Springs. Great atmosphere down here. I mean, you're hot people, which is typical at most rink locations, standing around the ends, but it's really set up nicely here at Fond du Lac to do so. They got a little bit of little tabletop type of shelf almost. It's going to be dropped down low for the Cardinals. Gertig plays it. Spies got it back out in front, but nobody in the mid slot to grab a hold of it because down low was Peyton Umentum. Coming back the other way, skating with it is Austin Westergaard. Shot tipped up over the stick of number 18. Number 8, sorry about that, Tyson Craig. Puck is in front of Schober. Loose, he gets on top of it and gets the whistle. 16-14 left here in the second period. So both teams have had attacks on the offensive zone to start here in the first 42 seconds. Getting ready here for a face-off. Remember, they switch ends in hockey, so this actually creates a longer change, which sometimes catches teams off guard. And I can tell you that when Waupun was playing in here, it caught him off guard a lot in that second period, and you just can't have a breakdown in your defensive scheme. Going back to pick it up is going to be Connor Clapperich in his offensive zone. He gets there first, rims it around. Eli Stewart gets a stick on it, and it's going to roll into the neutral zone. It's going to be played there in the neutral zone by number 7, Will Stelmacher for Springs. Ripping it down low is Armani Fisher. And Fond du Lac gets possession, trying to break it out. They do, but just a little bit too far for Peyton Umentum to get a piece of it. Now he has it. Chance for 2-on-2. And look at the back check coming into the zone. Good hustle there by Jaden Meisner of Springs to get into the zone and help protect his goalie. Isaac Sabel trying to get it broke out. Good stick to stick. Got it over to Meisner, who gets it to Fisher. Fisher cuts a little bit right into the glove. Good hard shot on that wrist shot. Spencer Schober saw it all the way. Grabs it in the Trapper and gets the whistle at 15:06. We haven't even been 2 minutes into the period, and it seems like it's been a long time. Both of these teams doing a good job on the attack. Peyton Umentum has it there in the zone. Big check follow up by JT Koenigs, and that gets the crowd into it. That's what they mainly know about hockey. And getting on top of it after that shot from number 17, Jaden Meisner, is Spencer Schober, the goalie for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Getting a whistle. Coming out on the ice, see if I can pick those up right away. In at center will be Gabe Braun. On his right will be Austin Westergaard, and on his left will be Tate Baker. On defense will be number 16, Jackson Sabel, with Isaac Sabel, both of them out there at the same time. Dianovich coming hard and with speed gets Fond du Lac down in the offensive zone quickly. Gives it over to Spies. Spies takes a little bit of a check, still held in the zone and battling, and it comes out to the neutral zone. Picked up there by Emilio Lopez. Takes Gabe Braun to the ice. Coming back with it is Drake Dianovich for the Cardinals. Gets it in the neutral zone. Dumped back in by Jackson Sabel. Off of the skate there of Lopez. Goes around the back of the net. Tries to change directions with it. Spies making a little contact with Brody Hyland, two of the bigger guys out here. Hyland gets it over to Armani Fisher. Comes out right to the blue line, holds it in there, and gets it over to number 19, Tyga Wagner. Shot didn't get to Schober, blocked in front by Lopez. Fond du Lac having a little bit of a difficult time getting it broke out here. Into the corner, trying to get it cleared out, and they do. Dianovich with it on his. Losing an edge, they're going to call a trip on number 20 for the Cardinals. At the 13:28 mark, number 20, Blake Spees, with a trip. And now we'll see how good that power play is for Springs. Fond du Lac killed one off earlier. Springs out shooting Fond du Lac 2-1. Here comes the puck. Shot by Braun, hard wrist shot again, right on. Spencer Schober gets the pans, gets a ricochet towards the corner. And sitting on the ice, not able to get back up to his feet, was Aiden Hefner. .148 left here on the penalty for Fond du Lac. The official saw something on the ice, goes to pick it up. You don't want to, like if it's a piece of metal, that'll bend those edges over quick on the skates. Dianovich picks it up shorthanded through the neutral zone, tries to get around, gets around Braun. Not sure what the call is here. They did this once before. I did not see any. I feel like I don't even know what's happening here in the game, but okay, whistle outside of the blue line for the Cardinals. Maybe they're saying that Dianovich got in before the puck, which is possible if he was skating side to side or backwards when he came in. I'm going to have to use that as the reason because otherwise it looked pretty good. Gabe Braun has it, gets it into the zone to set up the power play. Gets down behind the net, looks, comes all the way back up to the key to Austin Westergaard. Shot by Schober, and he gets a second one. Gets the puck over, a little bit more physicalness inside. But I'm very surprised that Fond du Lac is allowing Springs to set up and take it, walk this baby in. They're packed in so tight. Westergaard came all the way through the circle, almost to the face-off dot. On the trapper side, on the blocker side of Schober. Before they tried to stop him from coming in. Braun has it, swings it down low here on the right side to Westergaard. Westergaard gives it to number 23, Tate Baker. Baker brings it out to Braun. Braun to Sabo, cross ice pass, good stick there by Aiden Hefner, reading that and intercepting and creating a little bit of a disturbance. And a penalty, it looks like it's going to be called, or is it just that the helmet came off? Looks like just the helmet came off, so there's no penalty going to be charged. I didn't see one, so I was hoping there wasn't. I'm not sure why the faceoff comes outside the zone either. Some strange stuff happening tonight here at the hockey rink that I don't understand. Dianovich has the puck, gets it in, this time by himself, short-handed, gets it down to the goalie. Gerteg turns it over, drops it, and it's going to be back to Springs. 30 seconds left on the power play for St. Mary's Springs. They've had one decent attack. Skating hard with it is number 19, Tyg Wagner. Gets it over to Will Stelmacher. Stelmacher gets rubbed a little bit over there by Hefner. Comes all the way back out to Tyg Wagner. A little give and go down below. Trying to get something there. A little bit of contact with Clapprich. And the penalty is killed for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Springs trying to still work it, sitting right in the front of the top of the crease was number 7, Will Stelmacher. Tyg Wagner with it again. He drops it, and he's going to hustle over to the bench to get a change. The Cardinals going to try and take advantage of it, get it up into the zone, and they're going to down too far, I believe, and that should be an icing. It's waved off, so it must have been touched by a stick in the corner. Coming back with it in their defensive zone is Isaac Sabel. Austin Westergaard drops it over to Braun in the attack. At the top of the circle on the right-hand side, shot. Another one this time by number 16, Jackson Sabel. And they pick it up together. Isaac has it, looks, tried to pass it down, but in the zone was, right in the way of the passing lane was Eli Stewart. Sabel picks it up, swings it over to Isaac Sabel. Back over to Austin Westergaard. Westergaard tries to cut center ice breakout, doesn't lose it in the center. He's lucky there, good stick handling. Coming back with it, looks to go wide, does, slams on the brakes, swings back across the circle. Off-ice pass, that's just coming onto the ice was number 19, Tyg Wagner again. Shot, ricochets all the way back out in the neutral zone. That's number 7, Nick Obernieder for the Cardinals. Down below the net, good job there by Giertig to play the puck. Comes back out. Caden Umenum has it down low. Good stick check there on number 27, Parker Ziebel. Shot towards the net, intercepted there by Isaac Sabel. And then he gets it out of the zone into Braun. Braun moves in, shot fought off by Schober. Kind of looked like it hit him in the helmet. Held in there nicely by 18 to Tyg Wagner. Shoots and a blocker up into the netting, as that was great work by Preston Flood. Holding it in because Tyg Wagner, I thought, was going to go for the puck. And it wasn't as much pace on it as I thought. It got just on top of the blue line when Tyg Wagner was able to grab a hold of it. Walks down to the dot by the circle, takes a shot, goes off of the blocker into the netting. Face-off, Blake Spees taking on Quinn McLaughlin. Fond du Lac wins it, gains possession. Dianovich trying to get down there before Flood, and he does. Good speed there by Drake Dianovich. Stays hard on his angles as Flood was trying to hook him. It's going to be called an interference on, wow. Second penalty, interference at 8:59. That's the second time Spees has been in the box. Springs will have another chance here, the third time that they're going out on the power play. Let's see if their special team could get something executed here. On the other side, the Fond du Lac Cardinals are trying to kill off another one. 6-4 are the shots. St. Mary Springs in this period was 6. Coming with it, there's their power play setup. Goes to Braun. Or my fault, that goes to Isaac Sabel. Back across the crease. Fond du Lac is packed in tight. They're running a box penalty kill. And that's going to go in the back of the net. And that's going to be Gabe Braun who's going to find it over shoulder corner, and a power play goal at 8:41 for Springs. Gabe Braun, I believe, is going to get the goal. I did not see a tip, so we'll have to see if that actually took place. See what the official says. Spees is coming out of the box. We'll see who they give. It looked like they said number 5, so I think it was 3 from 5. We'll see if I got that right. The goal is Gabe Braun's. Good to see Gabe get on the scoreboard here for Springs. I had a chance to talk with a young man when I came over here to set up for a girls' game. He was out injured, so I'm glad that he's back. Right away, Springs comes back on the attack, wins the faceoff, and that's going to be Austin Westergaard. Centered it out. See who the secondary assist was as Spees comes in. And we had it correct. Braun from Zabel for the second goal, a power play goal. Shot towards the net again. Now Fond du Lac is on the charge right here. Trying to get something rolling offensively. And beating him on down the ice again is going to be Gabe Braun to get the pass. Looks, centered it again. Was hoping that we could return the favor to Sabel. And it wasn't there. Fisher shot while Braun is standing on top of the crease. Springs comes right back with all kinds of pressure. Aiden Hefner now for Fond du Lac picking it up. Whips it down low. And Springs gets in possession again, trying to break it out. Stick-to-stick passes are so sharp and reading the boards. That's Tyg Wagner now dropping it down low. Going in to help is Armani Fisher along with Will Stellmacher. Trying to hold it in the zone was number 18 for Springs, Preston Flood. Fond du Lac gets possession, puts it in the neutral zone. Again, Flood grabs it there. He's got Wagner out here wide. He decides to take it in himself, gets it into the zone. Offsides. He made the mistake that you never want to make when you're on the attack. Do not play with the puck at the blue line. Put your head down and go. Get across. You don't need the stick handle there. Don't think it made a difference of faking out the player. So that's just something that you need to work on. You see that happen often because they're afraid to lose. They're going to lose the puck right there on the attack. That's going to go off of the body of Westergaard. Looks like there might be not enough room on the bench. You got all the Springs players standing up. Fond du Lac sitting down, try and save their legs. It seems like after talking to Coach Kevin Colleen that he didn't expect, I don't think, to be out 2-0. He was very proud of what his boys were doing, but he said their offensive output hasn't been where it normally has been, and their defensive stops have definitely been a challenge. Here comes Fond du Lac with it. Connor Clapprich walks in, shoots, elevates it way over the top of the net. Obernieder cross-ice pass, ricochets off a stick. Clapprich fires off of the post. Ricocheted out. A great shot there by Clapprich on his second attempt. Obernieder against Wagner. And Eli Stewart lets Will Stellmacher know that he's out here on the ice. Coming through the middle again. Wagner banks it off of the board right on the stick of Armani Fisher. Shot into the belly of Spencer Schober, and he gets the whistle at 6:06 in the second period. 2-0 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Tonight's game is powered by Will Sport. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Hope so far that this is living up to your billing, because it definitely is for mine. Good aggressive hockey here in Fond du Lac. It's requiring precision to score against either one of these goalies, and right now, Gertig has been able to stop everything flying his way. Skating with it now through the zone is number 13, Quinn McLaughlin. He drops it down low. Spies goes into the corner along with Hefner, trying to pull it out, and they're not able to as McLaughlin holds it in. Chipped up over the top, and here's a chance if Dianovich can get on his horse. Gets there, centers it, and a good job there by Sabel to intercept. So that was Isaac Sabel getting in the passing lane. Well, I thought he might have been behind the line there in Aiden Hefner to dump it across corner, but he wasn't. Only one person going in on the forecheck. Now comes another. Eli Stewart comes walking in. Tried to get possession of the puck, unable to do so. Austin Westergaard with it. He rims it over to Gabe Braun. Braun keeps it back behind the net to try and use that to generate some speed. Turns, gets on those edges, comes through the blue line and the neutral zone. Nobody stopping him, gets all the way to the dot before Connor Clapprich steps on him. Caden Umendum battling against Braun. The puck still in possession. Westergaard, who's got one of the goals, gets it over to Tyg Wagner. Wagner shot from his defensive side. Misses. wide of the net. Schober had the bottom covered. Clapridge gives a little bit of a check. I'm trying to see who that was. That was on number 23, Tate Baker. And they're going to get the icing. No icing. So somebody from Springs pulled it back and missed the pass. Taken away here by Clapridge in his defensive zone. Tried to get it out to the neutral zone and does. Wagner swings it over to Zabel. Jackson Zabel. Sort of was just checking on my roster. That didn't seem right. Good save there by Spencer Schober, and he's going to get a whistle. Here at the 3:39 mark. You can see, oh no, you can't. That's all right, so I'll give it to you. So far, Spencer Schober has faced 11 shots compared to 1 for Braden Garteg. Drop down low, and it's going to be an icing. As Isaac Sabel wasn't able to, that's number 5, Peyton Umentum, unable to get there for the Cardinals. I have not seen Will Mothy step on the ice yet. I don't know what's up there. But I haven't seen him roll out here at all. It looks like Fond du Lac's been using 2 lines, which definitely is going to hurt them because they're going to be a little bit more tired. Garteg with an easy save, kicks it over into the corner. Couldn't see who was on that shot. I think it was Umentum. He's got it now behind the net, but hounded there by Sabel. Isaac Sabel gets it to Armani Fisher, makes a couple of moves with it, steps across the red line. Now the blue line, goes down around the bottom of the circle, backhands one, pops up into the air, and a good job there by Schober and Tyson Craig to clear that puck. Comes all the way back down to Spice Springs. Hustling it down was Drake Dianovich. You can see he's already gassed as he gets towards the bench. Tyson Craig picks it up now by his blue line. Drops it down low. 2:40 left and counting here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Obernieder had it there for Fond du Lac. Fisher for Springs, rims it around. Good job there by Schober to pick it up. Leaves it for Aiden Hefner. Shot, save, knocked down. A good job there intercepting the pass by number 13, Quinn McLaughlin. Good hard shot, but fought off by Spencer Schober. They have a couple of exchanges. Again, these guys practice at the same times. They share locker rooms. They're on different sheets of ice. They rotate. And that was last year was the first time I knew about that, or actually it might have been the beginning of this year. I knew there was a share with the coaches and locker room, but I did not realize that they shared flip-flop ice time. Got a whistle. Didn't see what happened. It looked like that. I think they said the puck squirted out into the neutral, or out of across the blue line, so they got a face-off in the neutral zone. Caden Umentum is going to be facing off against McLaughlin. It's down low. Connor Clapridge grabs it for the Cardinals. And then it's held in there with a great stick play by number 17, Jaden Meisner. Right across the passing zone, almost picked off by number 25. That's JT Koenigs. And it's going to be wrapped around down into the St. Mary Springs offensive zone. With it on his stick is number 18, Preston Flood. Meets up with Drake Dianovich just as he was getting rid of the puck. Gabe Braun harassing back there Connor Clapridge. He wants possession of that puck. Gets it in there, just missed. Crashing number 23. I think the net might be off this time. Yes, it is. That's what the whistle for. Tate Baker tried to pick that up as it came across the slot. Again, Springs does this so well. They practice it and over, and the guys know that they got to crash towards the net. And they so often pick up that loose pass coming into the slot and catch your goalie off guard. 1:25 left here in the second period. Springs Ledger's dominant. Right there was a perfect chance there. Westergaard, as they let Braun sit right on top of the crease. And Schober had to react so quick and was able to do so. Tyson Craig has it. Spees calling for it at the blue line. Hits it again. Doesn't get through, but he does get possession. Leaves it in the neutral zone. Flipped back into the corner by Springs. Aiden Hefner with it. Cross-ice pass, stepped on and held there. I definitely thought that Austin Westergaard held that on the line, but I'm not down on the ice. I'm not going to argue with the official. It's not going to help anyways. He saw it. He called it. Down below a minute, 54 and a half. Here in the second period for the Sturgeon Cup. And right now, it's going to maintain the possession of St. Mary Springs unless suddenly Fond du Lac can find some offense. Good pass there, working it around, and Schober gets on top of it, closes the 5-hole as Gabe Braun came walking in and tried to put it through the hole and score. Another save for Spencer Schober. He's been very busy these first two periods. Peyton Umentum seeing if he can get down before Isaac Sabel. Sabel right into the neutral zone. That's chipped up into the student section off of the stick of Hefner. And we should get a face-off, I believe. It's probably going to be at the center, I'm guessing. Nope. Stripes is calling for the face-off right down here in front of us here in the booth. Again, I want to thank all of our sponsors. Without you, we couldn't do this. And thank Big Nate and Carrie and Camden for the time that they've taken to put this broadcast together. Great hockey. Fisher with it now across the blue line. Looks, tries to shoot it in there. Good job there by Spencer Schober to hold that post tight. He knew that Armani was going to try and pitchfork one backhanded. Dianovich centers it, and good job there by Gartig and his defense to clear. Hefner is going to keep it in the zone. 5 seconds remain. Drops it over Dianovich. Shot towards the net. Knocked down there by Sabel. And it's going to go on net, but that will not count as a save as we had the horn here in the second period. Both teams exiting. A goal scored by St. Mary Springs, a power play goal, stretches out their lead. And you can see up again the saves. Again, you can't, my apologies. There were 13 more shots into that period that were put on Spencer Schober, and he stopped 12 of those 13. And taking only 2 shots were the Fond du Lac Cardinals on Brendan Gartig. We're going to step aside. We'll be back here with this longer intermission. We'll step back in about 4 minutes or so. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
Hi, Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Here we go.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether.
Until now. Now there's Fondy Family Dental.
Hey, it's Dr. Chad from Fondy Family Dental. My team makes your visit to the dentist a little more fun. We'll make you smile before, after, and yep, even during your visit. Allow our team to introduce you to our membership plan. It's an alternative to using dental insurance. Fondy Family Dental at the entrance of Lakeside Park, corner of Scott and Main, Fond du Lac, or at fondyfamilydental.com.
That's fondyfamilydental.com.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Hi, this is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. As an estimator, moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. It's all of your goods on the move or in storage, and you want it cared for, whether it's moving their business, building a new home, moving out of state, moving across town. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple. Guess what? We are hiring at Dufresne Moving and Storage for labor and driving positions. Stop in at 800 Morris Street for an application and interview. Stop now.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. So we're in our second intermission here, and if you like high-scoring games, you're not watching the right game, because this has been really a good defensive battle, and I know that a lot of people don't understand that, but there's also been some physical contact, and that's been able to get the crowd jazzed up as well. You can see on the Quest Interior scoreboard, the score is 2-0. St. Mary Springs with the lead. They got their first goal in the first period, as that was Austin Westergaard. I was just looking this up before. I looked at Austin. He's the leading goal scorer for the team with 10. Now make that 11, and he's also just a junior. So should he decide to stick around, and when I say that, I know that there are some kiddos who are out there that are looking to move to a higher level of hockey. Sometimes they're looking to go play juniors. Sometimes they're looking just to play some NCDC, which is kind of like juniors, but you get your stuff taken care of financially. So that happens to some good teams, and sometimes they do get drafted into the NAHL, and that's a little bit more appealing than sticking around here at home. Anyways, that goal took place at 13-19 for Westergaard, with the assist going to Jackson Sabel, just a freshman, getting the even strength goal. The second goal was scored in the second period, 8:41 on the clock. That goal goes to number 3, Gabe Braun. And again, I did not have an opportunity to see this team play. I did have a chance to talk to Gabe when I was setting up. Great young man that we had with a conversation, but he certainly is buzzing around here. He gets the power play goal at 8:41 in the second, with the assist to Isaac Sabel out there as well. And Isaac is just a junior, so they certainly have some talent on this team that they're going to be able to build around. 3 penalties for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. They've killed off 2 of the 3. First goal was in the first period. That was to number 10, Drake Dianovich. Got called for a rough at 8:05 on the clock. And then back-to-back here in the second period, Blake Spees with 2 penalties. At 13:28 on the clock, he's called for a trip. And then at 8:59 on the clock, he's called for the interference. And that's the goal, or that's the penalty that hurt them, as the Fond du Lac Cardinals give up a power play goal to the St. Mary Springs. Saves in that second period, Spencer Schober with 12, giving him a 2-period total of 23. And Braden Gartig with 5 saves in the first, 2 saves in the second, and he's 7 for 7, preserving his shutout. We're going to step aside. We're going to be back here in about 5 minutes for the start of the third period. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken, available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mm-hmm.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in, and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, 0 tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
I'm not ready for Christmas this year.
All the decorating, cooking, and shopping to be done.
We don't have time to elf around. We gotta get down to Camera Casino where they got something for everyone on our list.
Cameras, accessories, prints, and photo gifts. Wow, we can get all our shopping done right there and fast. Do you think they have reindeer wash there too?
I'm getting too old for this.
Happy holidays from Camera Casino, now open every day through Christmas.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive and they do a great job for us, so we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years, and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors. It's about serving you and listening to what you came in for. It's having real conversations with people in our community, and it's giving back. It's being a one-stop shop for all your electronic, appliance, and home furniture needs. Since 1922, we've been sharing our knowledge and providing pieces that make your life just a little bit better. Silica for your home.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Fond du Lac Cardinals are trailing St. Mary Springs 2-0 here in the Sturgeon Cup. I'm just looking down below the big sturgeon right down there. The foam sturgeon that they're going to put into the cup for the winning team. And right now that has been St. Mary Springs. They've been pretty dominant through the cup. As we get ready here for the third period. Cardinals need to find some offense here. You cannot live with only 7 shots on goal in 2 periods. Speaks a lot about the defense that you have from St. Mary Springs as well as their offensive abilities to hold the puck in the zone. So they really need to get something rolling here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. 2-0 Springs with the lead. They're waiting for the ice to set up a little bit. I think that's a good idea because you don't want the puck. So puck does not handle water on the ice very well. It just sticks and it can cause you some headaches. So waiting for that to happen. And when you have this place packed like this, and most people again don't understand that, but you usually have heaters that are in here to try and keep the fans warm. Well, the more bodies you pack in here also, that keeps it warmer, and as soon as the air is warmer, again, you can see that the ice does not set up quite as quickly. So they usually try and get that Zamboni out here right away. Officials testing the puck on the ice, which again is very smart. He's testing what happens here across the water. This is the first time I've ever seen a linesman do that, so I'm very impressed to see a linesman checking it there. It looks like it's sliding okay, so my guess will be that they're going to drop the puck here. Guys wearing the orange stripes are your referees. And the one without is considered the linesman. He's the one that calls offsides, although with the rotation, the way that it's set up, you'd have the officials calling it, the referees as well. Here we go. They say it's time. In at center's Blake Spees. Drake Dianovich to his right. To his left is Peyton Umentum. In for Springs was Tate Baker. Austin Westergaard. First shot right off the bat here within 8 seconds. Ricochets and goes down low. Isaac Sabel has it. Tried to hit Braun on the pass there. Say he did touch it, so it won't be an icing. It's going to be held in there by Tate Baker. Right off the bat, they're coming out right after Schober. They think that they have something rolling here. And they pretty sure they know that the offense for the Cardinals has been challenging so far this game. Going to get a cross check here on number 10, Drake Dianovich. So gave a good check to Tate Baker. And that's going to be Dianovich having a seat with a rough. Oh, cross check. At 16:22. The Cardinals have already given up one power play goal. The offense of the special teams here for St. Mary Springs is absolutely incredible. I believe when I was looking at it, I should have it here someplace. Yeah, at 88%. Well, that was their penalty kill. Their power play is at 34. Almost 35. It actually is probably at 35 with the one they've gotten. Quick shot right away by Isaac Sabel. Stops behind the net. Looks to gain a little bit of momentum. Good pass on the breakout over to Tate Baker. Baker steps across the blue line. Looks, gets down low. He's going to be the quarterback. Before he gets there, he tries to dump it into the slot and unable to do so. Puck ricochets all the way back into the neutral zone. Gabe Brown picked it up there, brought it into his zone, and they have it again. And walking it in is Brown. Shot off of the helmet, I believe that was, and it ricocheted into the netting. Good shot there by Gabe Braun. Wholesale change coming here for Springs. Out there's going to be Will Stellmacher. In at center will be Armani Fisher. To his right will be Quinn McLaughlin. Defense will be Preston Flood and number 19, Tig Wagner. Fisher gets tossed out. McLaughlin takes it. Popped it towards the corner because Fisher was crashing there. Didn't quite get it, but held it in the zone. McLaughlin down to Fisher. He's going to quarterback from there on the power play. 2 down below the goal line, and then coming right back up quickly. A little give and go chance there. Fisher doesn't like what he sees. Swings it back out to McLaughlin. He's going to swing it out here to Wagner. He shoots wide, and it's going to be picked up by Fond du Lac. Dropped down low by Tyson Craig. Played by Gartig. Picked up, skating with it now with a lot of speed is Preston Flood. Slamming on the brakes, he gets it over to high slot. Over to Wagner. Rips a shot, rips it around. Fisher tried to hold it. He does. Little give and go. He's going to follow in there. Shot saved by Schober. Sitting right on the back step there was Will Stellmacher. If anything squirted out, and Fisher did a nice job of following Wagner, who actually I thought it was Preston Flood that he followed. Flood had created a little bit of a hole, and he walked through and followed him right in towards the net. Comes back into the neutral zone, picked up there by Isaac Zabel. He gives it over to Gabe Braun. Braun looking in the slot, had it on the backside. Opportunity there by Tate Baker. Hits it off the side of the net. Played by Gertig. As that one gets ripped all the way down, we're down to 3 seconds and 2 and 1, and the power play is over for Springs. Held them off again. Again, they do this so well. They drive all the way down. You think that they're going behind the net, and they just flick that puck out right through the slot area. You got low slot, mid slot, and usually the high slot also covered. And that time they just missed. Wagner gave it over to Westergaard. who gives it to Sabo. Sabo drops it down low. He's going to go to the bench. Spencer Schober plays it behind his net. Checked up there and held there by number 23, Tate Baker, into the neutral zone. Chips off of the stick of Drake Dianovich. No icing. Dianovich now has it in their offensive zone. Trying to hold it there. He's battled there by Brody Highland. Puck comes back out front. Just missed hit there was Dianovich as the puck came back from behind the net. Clapridge has it. He's being hounded there by Will Stelmacher, not giving him any breathing room, forcing him to dump the puck off. Fisher picks off the pass, holds it in the zone, looks to go across, shot into the blocker of Spencer Schober. Good hustle play there by Armani Fisher. Back behind the net, looking, couldn't get it out front. And it finally clears out of the zone as Dianovich chips it to the neutral zone, but quickly right back after it again is Tyg Wagner. Springs is not giving Fond du Lac any breath here. They cannot get caught up and get the puck down in their zone. You can't score if you're not in the zone. Picked up there by Isaac Sabo. He looks, tries to escape from Blake Spees, makes a couple of moves and doves, and now he's coming with speed by himself. Looks, tried to feed it back in there as he saw JT Koenigs and unable to find him. No icing again on that play. Picking it up as number 16, Jackson Zabel. Ooh, a little bit of contact in the back there by number 27, Parker Ziebel. Now got a little bit of offensive zone time, but nothing as a quality shot yet. Springs takes over, grabs a hold of it in their defensive zone, quickly gets it in the neutral zone, and coming with it with speed is JT Koenigs, and knocked off of it by Tyson Craig from the Cardinals. Back out to the top of the circles on their defensive side. Good drop there. Gabe Braun has it. He's looking for some room to skate. Sees it, gets wide. As Obernieder tried to get a stick on him. Could not do so. So stepping out is Tyson Craig. Braun all the way out to the high slot. Looks down by the dot. Shot and cleared. Good job there by the Cardinal defense to stop that shot coming in. Springs does a great job of always opening up that back door. Great stick there, but it's popped up into the air and still held in by St. Mary Springs. Good puck movement by the Ledgers. Craig gets it out. Obernieder puts it down low, and Eli Stewart's going to go in on the forecheck. And Tyg Wagner is right there to hound him. Wagner pins it against the board. Kicked out free by Eli Stewart and taken away by Austin Westergaard. He's going to skate through the dots, gets into the neutral zone, steps on it, turns around, comes right through the blue line, into the high slot, hits it off the crossbar, and scores all by himself. Number 4, Austin Westergaard. His second goal of the night here at 10:37, and the stadium section from Springs is going nuts. Wow, and the fans. What a great job by Austin Westergaard to get it on his stick, take off, and skate all the way to the net, and that hit off the top of the crossbar. Rings the bell, drops it down for a goal. It is now 3-0. And I believe at any time that anybody can score. Let's see if they give an assist. So they are going to give an assist to Isaac Sabo. And St. Mary Springs with a 3-0 lead. Here they pick it up again in the neutral zone. Armani Fisher on the backside. He takes it and wraps it around. He had Sabo coming on the backside. Didn't quite see him. It's dropped down low. Tyson Craig takes over for the Cardinals. Banks it off of the board. Right back over to Preston Flood. He's going to wait until everybody's on the ice. Looking for a center ice breakup, but a good job there by Dianovich to stop the attack, and he's going to take over. Drops it down low, comes back to him, swings it out wide, over to number 3, Aiden Hefner. Jeez. Dianovich with it at the red line. Turns, tries to escape, puts on some afterburners. It gets past Jaden Meisner, avoids a check, and gets the puck down low. He's trying to get some offensive zone time here. That's going to go all the way down, and we're going to get an icing at 9:04. I'm telling you, St. Mary's Springs has just been dominant here in this contest. Three to nothing is the lead for the Ledgers. Aiden Hefner. Goal is scored by Aiden Hefner. I was just going to say he got it on his stick, and here's the answer, a goal at 9:01 with that face-off down, caught Braden Gardig off guard and scores, breaks the no-no, and a good job by the Fond du Lac Cardinals to get on the scoreboard. I was just going to say before that, boy, that this seems like an impossible opportunity to get back into this game, but here they are. Clapperidge drops it down low onto Gardig. Gardig catches it in the trapper and holds it. Caden Umentum on the assist. So Aiden Hefner scores. They toss out Austin Westergaard in the center for the faceoff down here to the trapper side of Brendan Gardig. I believe it's Gertig is how I should be pronouncing. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check the YouTube chat. I forgot to promote it even in the end of the second intermission. Well, make sure you get your stuff in there. Nobody, out of the 110 viewers, nobody's cheering for anybody. Okay. Almost the halfway point here of the third period. It's back down to a 2-goal differential. Good job there by the Cardinals to quickly come back and score. At the 9:01 mark, a minute and a half after Springs put the third goal up. Comes back out here to the blue line. Blake Spees with it for the Cardinals. He's looking for some room. Sees a little bit to the outside. Armani Fisher thought he had him, but he went around him. Tyg Wagner this time is going to meet up with Spees. Take him off of the puck. Peyton Umenum gets into the action. Shoots all the way down, and there's going to be an icing, and we'll have a face-off coming all the way back to the Trapper side. And again, this is a good strategy for Springs, so they get the face-off back here. Most of the time, they're going to stop that. Just this last time, I just think that they caught Braden Gertig off guard and ended up putting that one past him in the back of the net. 8:06, here's the face-off, won by Springs. Skating with it is Jaden Meisner. He takes a long shot off of the glove of Spencer Schober, who was off angle. And right back with it is Jaden Meisner at 7:57. An even strength goal for St. Mary's Springs. I don't think there was a secondary on there or an assist on this, because he picked that thing up inside the blue line or inside his defensive zone and skated all the way. And gets that goal right back that they just gave up. And that's going to be deflating here for the Cardinals. Had some momentum going there. And the Ledgers take it right out of take the wind right out of their sail. Puck is in the neutral zone. I'm assuming it's going to be unassisted since he didn't say any assist. Shot there, that one's gonna get past. That's number 5. Isaac Sabo scores at 7:32. Even strength goal. Spencer Schober caught off guard. And we'll see if there's an assist there. I believe there was on that one. Puck came swinging out to him in the high slot. He just fired inside the post on the blocker side of Spencer Schober. And all of a sudden, things have just broken away here from the Fond du Lac Cardinals. We're going to take at least a 30 here. They get a 1 minute for the timeout. So let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back, and we'll talk about what's happening. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Welcome back here to the Fond du Lac Blue Line. Timeout by the Fond du Lac Cardinals. The coach did not like what he was seeing. Coach Saracen said, "This is absolutely ridiculous." I don't think he said that, but he said, "We cannot give up these goals this fast." And he wants the team probably to gather themselves, because you don't see typically those types of mistakes by Spencer Schober. So we got 2 goals. Well, basically within the last 3 minutes, we've had 4 goals. Springs at 10:37, an even strength goal. Fond du Lac answers at 9:01. Springs answers back at 7:57, and then again at 7:32 on the clock. We'll see who gets the assist. Sabo with the goal. Tate Baker with the assist. And they got a secondary on that, number 3, Gabe Brown. So it's definitely having a night tonight is Isaac Sabo. We'll talk to him. Defensive person scores. He's got 3 points, an assist and 2 assists and a goal. We'll get him on here, so just remember to stick with us. Probably have a couple of ads at 6:47 and counting down here. And then we're going to go down and see if we can talk to Coach Colleen, and we'll have a conversation with a couple of players from Springs. That's something you could put in the chat. Tell me who you want to hear from. My vote right now is I want to hear from Isaac Sabo. Brody Highland now drops it down low. Ricochets off of the top rail. Comes back. Fond du Lac trying to get rid of it. Held in there by Wagner for Springs. Fisher loses it at the blue line. Says, let's reset. And he does. Gives it all the way back to Preston Flood. Picked up there by Wagner. Generated some speed, but lost it himself. And then Clapper, that was Caden Umentum, had it then and lost it off of his stick. Just seems again like they're just all over the place as Springs. Fisher at the dot. Turns over, fires it towards the crease. Nobody there to quite get a hold of it. JT Koenigs was close, but couldn't quite get the stick there. Caden Umentum gets it into the offensive zone for the Cardinals. And then turning right back and coming with it is Austin Westergaard. Shot up over the glove of Spencer Schober. Again, that's a surprise to me that he would even not glove that. Again, he's off post a little bit on this side. Gets back out, puts the nice job there, putting the skate tight to the post and stopping the attack from Springs. Shot again, this time the net's gonna be off. Spencer had it buried. And we get a whistle at 5:10. Looks like we're changing out our defenseman. It's gonna be number 28, Khalil Rebick, and Tyg Wagner. And at center for Springs is going to be number 3, Gabe Braun. To his left is number 23, Tate Baker. and number 4, Austin Westergaard. Fond du Lac Cardinals win that faceoff, get a hold of it into the neutral zone, trying to get it in with Spies. Helping Gabe Braun to the ice was Spies. Clapbridge now pitchforks it into the neutral zone. Dianovich going after it to try and pick it up, and Tate Baker grabs it instead. All the way back behind their goal line, tape-to-tape pass as Braun hit it right on Austin Westergaard. Settled down the puck for the Cardinals. Into the feet of Dianovich. They can't get across the red line. Blake Spies was sitting over here calling for it. Hazard tried to give a give and go, but Dianovich didn't go. And that was intercepted there by Springs. Will Stelmacher with it for the Ledgers. Good cross-ice pass. But trying to go to the bench was number 28, Khalil Rebick. And I believe we got a whistle for offsides. Ledgers came in a little bit too early. New people again coming on the ice. Number 22, Nolan Blackburn. LJ Smith, number 9. And number 6 at center is Liam Guyette. Guyette, one of the seniors on the team. For the Ledgers, Caden Umentum with it on his stick. He's wearing number 15. Peyton wears number 5. So I just see the 5. I didn't check out the 1. Good centering pass there by the Cardinals, but nobody home to put it through. 5-1 lead. For the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. It's held down there. Gabe Braun. Ooh, that pass was read nicely there by Aiden Hefter. He cuts into the slot, shoots, knocked down there by one of the Ledgers. That was a great move there. Better defense. Spies comes to help out his defense, grabs it, and is going to get away from number 22, Nolan Blackburn. Skating with it through the zone. Stick gets in the way to stop that shot by Preston Flood. Defensive stick as Hefner was trying to walk to the net. Pulling it in. Nice toe drag, still having it, fighting it off is Braun. He catches the stick of Spencer Schober, but gets up quickly. Austin Westergaard with it. Got Austin here with 2 points. Definitely going to talk to Isaac Sabel. Probably Brendan Gertig. Five to 1 here on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Cross-ice pass into the neutral zone right on the stick of Braun. He shoots towards the net. Bouncing puck fought off by Spencer Schober. Cleared out of there by Blake Spies. But it's waved off as it's number 16, Jackson Sabel, touched the puck. Isaac had it for a second, gave it over to Austin Westergaard. Westergaard has it down in the corner on the offensive side. Picked up there by number 22. That's going to be Eli Stewart. Got it onto the stick of Dianovich. Hounded right there by 2 Springs players. The 19, Connor Clapperidge had it and has it taken away. Right on the stick again. Good work there as that was McLaughlin 2. I missed the number he put it on. Picking it up and going behind the net. Passing it to his D is number 24, Pierce Weber at the blue line. Gets it out here. McLaughlin drops it down low. Rims around on the dasher board. Picked up there by Aiden Hefner for the Cardinals. He's going to skate through, trying to break it out of his zone. He does. Gives a pass over to Eli Stewart. Had range. Just couldn't dial it in as it went up over the top of the net. That was good work. Hard slap shot by Spies from the behind the red line. And we're down to 50 seconds and counting. And we're going to head down on the ice here before I get trapped up here. So we'll double check, see if this microphone is working. And I'm going to start to head down on the ice.
12 seconds remain here in this period. I have to make sure that I get somebody with a camera on us as well. Perfect, thank you. So 12 seconds left here in this contest. St. Mary Springs Ledgers with a 5-1 lead. Again, out shooting their opponent tonight 3-1. And that's going to do it. St. Mary Springs Ledgers with the victory. Going over there by their fan section, cheering there. Get ready to shake hands here soon as they're celebrating. Let's see if I can finish up some of these stats here that I have. Out comes the sturgeon. So if my numbers are correct here, I think that game total of 9 saves for Gertig, 32 saves they have down for the St. Mary Springs, for Spencer Schober with 32 saves. See if we can get a conversation going with the coaching staff after they shake hands. So I wasn't sure if there was any number put into the YouTube chat. Is there anybody who wants to? Nope. We'll talk to, definitely we're going to talk to Isaac Sabel, and we'll talk to Austin Westergaard. And I think we'll talk to Breda Garding. So they're getting ready here for their ceremony. So as soon as they get the sturgeon handed to them, and then I'll catch Coach Colleen. I'll catch. So we'll get that interview here with Gertig. You can hear the celebration of the team with the sturgeon. We're going to take it over by the student section. 1, 3, and 5. 1, 4, 5.
4 or 5?
1, 4, and 5 are the numbers I'll take.
Okay.
Do you have somebody else you want me to talk to?
Maybe a senior like McLaughlin?
Like 13? Okay, I can do that. That's good. Yep. 1, 4, 5, 13. So I know that causes you headaches up there while I'm having the conversation. So just stick with us. They're going to celebrate in front of their student section. We'll just have a couple of quick interviews as soon as they're done with their picture. What's that? Yeah, so tell us what you were seeing out there. Right, we'll see as soon as these boys can come on over. So we'll talk to them. It looks like they're going to try and get some interviews here. Good evening, Austin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So talk to me a little bit about it. 2 points today, but it seems like you were in a lot more plays than that. So, well, how was things going out there?
We were just running them. We knew that we were the underdogs to this game. We just came out hard and fast. We knew we couldn't take the pedal off the gas. I don't know how to say that. The foot off the gas. That's how you say it.
Yeah, and I would have said you did that. When I was looking at zone time, I think you were dominating in the offensive zone. So.
Show it.
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit about the strategy that you guys had. How were you able to keep it in the offensive so long?
Our only goal for this game was basically to keep them away from our net. Because in the past, our defense had been not very good, but this game we fixed it and we figured it out for the rest of the season. So hopefully we can build off this and keep going.
Excellent. Congratulations on winning the Sturgeon Cup.
Thank you.
Isaac, congratulations on winning the
Sturgeon Cup once again. You had 5 points tonight, so talk to me about how that was. 3 points tonight.
I was going to say, that sounds a little better. Well, we just came out strong and had a great game.
Yeah, so talk about, again, from your defensive side to get 3 points. That's really incredible. So what were you seeing as that caused you to be so aggressive?
I just saw the gaps and I took it, and other players were there to help me.
And I saw that you were actually making some clean passes. Is that stuff you work on in practice?
Yes, for sure. That's a big part.
Excellent. So, again, congratulations. You're a junior, right? So you've never seen the sturgeon leave your place?
Nope, not yet. And I hope it stays.
Excellent. Congratulations on winning. Good job. Come on over. So it's Mr. Gertig. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Excellent. So congratulations in net today.
Thank you.
So talk about, I know my son played goalie, and it's very hard when you only see 9 shots in a game. So tell me, what's your strategy to keep yourself focused?
I was just focusing on the puck the whole time, whether it was in our offensive zone or not. It really just made me focus on the game the whole time.
Yeah, and I did say you played it quite a bit. I mean, the puck did come down, but they really didn't get quality shots. So what do you attribute that to?
That's all my team in front of me. They're blocking shots, they're eating pucks. I think they had more saves than me.
And I had heard from Coach Colleen when I talked to him for the pregame interview. He said he was really concerned about his defense, and it sounds like everything went well today.
Yeah, we've been stressing all week, defense first, defense first, defense first, and we came out and we did it.
Excellent. Congratulations. Great to see you guys pull off a win here on winning the Sturgeon Cup.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, congrats. Good. Mr. McLaughlin. So talk to me about it. So you're a senior, right?
Yes,
You've never lost that sturgeon.
Never have, never will, no.
Well, you're right. It won't leave your sight, at least. It'll be somebody else's responsibility. So just talk to me about the game out there. It seemed like it was a little physical at times.
It was physical. They came ready to play. They came and matched us, but we matched their physicality and did it well.
Yeah, when I'm paying attention again, it looked like the first 2 periods were still pretty even. Is that what you saw out there as well?
Yeah, it was even. We went out there, we played conservative hockey, but in the end we got the job done. And 9 shots, that's pretty impressive. That's good.
I would say it's very impressive by your offense. So, again, congratulations on the great effort that you showed today, and congratulations on keeping the Sturgeon Cup.
Thank you.
All right. Coach Colleen. Thank you. So you heard from these boys how important it really was for them to win the Sturgeon Cup. So it's been really awesome. So I'm going to see if I can get Coach to have a little bit of a conversation with us. Only 9 shots again up on goal, and saving 8 of 9. But I think they said he saved 9, so we'll go with 9 out of 10. So that's a nice 90% save rate. Coach, congratulations. Year 1 winning the Sturgeon Cup. Talk to me about that.
Well, when you play defense first and a team effort, it's nice when you give up 9 shots. It's easy to win hockey games.
Yeah, and you and I talked about that on the interview, the pregame interview. You needed your defense to step up, so it certainly appears as if they did.
Yeah, that was our focus all week, and we had our third guy high, pucks were coming through. It created chances for us by playing defense first.
Yeah, and what I also noticed, and maybe it was just me, but I thought that your offensive zone time had to be really lopsided compared to Fond du Lac's.
Yeah, we controlled the play by not being pretty on the blue lines, right? We put it in deep, went to work, and then they couldn't get it out, so.
Great team effort right there, you're right, exactly, but it was something you weren't executing before.
Some people say simple, I call it smart.
Yeah, right, I absolutely agree. So, got the sturgeon that you get to keep in your possession for 1 more year.
I think it's been, 11 now, 12?
So what I was told, I went back and looked, the Sturgeon Cup started in 2014. St. Mary Springs won the first year. 2015, Fond du Lac did, and St. Mary Springs hasn't lost it since.
Well, yeah, when you got the pride, the coaches that come before me, they know what they're doing, so I'm just trying to help or further along what they've taught me.
And it seems to be working. And you had told me also that it was going to be really that Braden Gartig can help win a game easily. So what did you see from him tonight?
Yep, he definitely showed up the Brendan I know tonight. And like I said, we want to be playing our best hockey in March. I expect Brendan Gartig will be one of the top goalies going forward.
So talk to me about your schedule coming up over Christmas break real quick.
Notre Dame Showcase, I believe we have Wausau West, Chippewa Falls, one of the top teams in the state, Verona, and the rest of our schedule is pretty much top-notch teams. So
back home here, I think on January 2nd, is that correct, against Waupun?
Yep, next home one's versus Waupun, another conference game. I know that's one of our goals is the conference, so we dropped that one in Neenah, so we got to take care of business against everybody.
Congratulations again on having a great game tonight, and good luck over Christmas break.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. That's Coach Colleen here on the interview. So, Carrie, I think that we'll just end it right here. If you can run the outro. Again, congratulations to St. Mary Springs Ledgers, winning 5-1 and outshooting their opponents 3-1 and holding the puck in the offensive zone. So take care, God bless, and I can't wait to see you at the rink.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our fourth generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Hi, this is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. As an estimator, moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. It's all of your goods on the move or in storage, and you want it cared for, whether it's moving their business, building a new home, moving out of state, moving across town. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple. Guess what? We are hiring at Dufresne Moving and Storage for labor and driving positions. Stop in at 800 Morris Street for an application and interview. Stop now.
Add more joy to your holiday season and connect with the road in a new Mazda with standard all-wheel drive. Like the raved about 3-row Mazda CX-90 Preferred Plus at $469 per month. Come be our guest. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and say yes to award-winning hospitality.
You can count on their genuine guest care and no pressure. It's real.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law